So if you are an African staying abroad with your family and children, warn them about this. Educate them that what they may see as dirty juju in Africa has been repackaged. And even now, very dangerous entities are using it to take over their consciousness. The problem with African spirituality, we refuse to upgrade nothing. In Adriana, because they cannot be, you can't upgrade or summon. Only power be asa. He wants food. He will destroy anything and get food to eat. Because on person obey rejected, no obey kwakodi pupu. You think if you have gods, you can put many of them in one place. Never. They can be like that because they are ghosts. Omo ye nipa nsama ntwentwe because ye nipa pe na omo tumi putu omo hu together at one place. Emuompo omo te ho omo kind. So find out why, you ask them why you can put so many gods at one place and they can't explain. And to educate your children, open up to them, let them know what is going on. Because ente se ekromu ha na yaye limited wa komni mu a ye kom wa kurase na oba na tukwan akọ na wakọhwe wo ho. Phone so he or she will be in a conference. Now is being initiated into these things. Instead of learning about this and having a conversation with our children, it will stop you in tontum from biting you. Western countries are controlled by these entities and they are now inviting many more to give their permission to their consciousness so they can grow more in power and will. Ejuma we no mu yeni. Na ye yampo yentumi united. Na yetumi aye bibi ni ye rezi bibi kese ebeboa yen. Otan hunu nkotin. Ye hini ye ko. Ye ho aye mobo. Ye yes a joke ni so na ye say ye bibi a maniti ye wa hoden ye de be ko ye mu hwe. Ye te ye nim ya ye. Na ka wiase ni amani mpo de ye pa ye nya ne big time. Wankasa wo ka apohwe. How many years in any way? Well, I want to me be my own car. Also, we are on Crawford in your car. I did wait to say, you'll be an adrenal block pen. I'll be to the way you know. Caterqua, so Obama will be a TND. Let's come home where people usually ask, do we have such alien entities and soul hackers from other galaxies in Africa? We mbisa ye ho eno na machire mu edin ye frɛ edin ye sigina ye ede ma no se de anwea si wo ne ye de ngugu so ne ye de bofruit ne ye de akeka eka no de nompene all those things ye de gugu a hum ben na betumi abetinim ye we what time with Maame Grace, so I won't go deep. Do you have experiences about these aliens and soul hackers in Africa? They exhibited a little bit in the movie Wakanda for Africans. That movie, does it belong to you people? Does it belong to you? They exhibited a bit of your spirituality in Wakanda. What really happened to us? I am a person. A dear ben potting, yes. A den necessary. A ban is saying, me lower to this level. Me dream want me to mean to say. You see, in our African cosmology, we were never strangers to the sky. Never. You can read zodiac. I'm not saying so be ready. You can read it. They were not worshipping trash. The Dogon people of Mali know about Sirius B, a star invisible to the naked eye. They knew about this long before West invented telescope. We were familiar with these things. Now we were not reading. We were practicing and experiencing them. We were not worshipping them. We were negotiating with them. We came down with weed, India herb. We knew how to use it to negotiate with spirit. We were not kicking people's souls off for trade. We don't worship nothing as Africans. How did we get here? How? Because we hate learning. Anything at all. We were practicing these things and negotiating with spirits before these people invented their telescope. But because we decided to become lazy, ni quick stuff. And you know, ye be bani bibia, ye be bani, ye throw into fin to guni akwala. Ye bani bibia without research. We don't want to structure anything. Ye can't, ye command ye nyana ye ko. This is our problem right now in Africa. I just say ye need a dream of our own. Obi baka say we nye aye. And so the same thing we plant and we sell it to them. We call mu train station and krofo bebre jina ho mo no. Ye de ya ban ni bibia. Yen to me nka so mo bia njina ba bia nka sa me se krofo nko. Me I don't want that because ade a wo be nom na wadwen nya adwuma abekasa rough de. Emfaso ni ho. It is like that because we lack knowledge about it. But yet nananom the Dogons and the Shamans have done an episode. Me yes our episode ni wie ye pe untina play muda. Ghana how we don't have people that initiate people into shaman to become shamans. Hey, ye nyina na ye bre wo kurom ha. Ye be bre chen say de ye bre. Say ye pe difu, ye pe lazy way of making money. So ye betena ha ye be bre papa. We see evil in anything. Ade ne say ye beyond us pe oh enye papa ne ya ban ne ya keka wonsem ne ya to atwene na enyansafo na befako no mo aye we no omo de aba psychedelics ne ade ye koso nyina enye ho ne import ne ye de ba no part say omo nduru omo ye ni nia ma ebe na ebi eni wasa ade yi biwo nyansa ye ni eno ne ye wie ye. I have done this in my editorial about the shamans of Dogons. Please go and watch. I have done that editorial. The Dogons and Zulus said beings came from the stars and galaxies, but they were cautious of dealing with them. My episode is on my platform. Years ago, before you heard shaman anywhere, they didn't worship them. They studied them. When your ancestor is telling you that I saw a spirit, or say, I was cautious of dealing with them. Why are you worshiping anything like that? As an African, it's an error, a big error. I have told you before that worship is for some people, not for you. Unless you are not a true bloodline, but a container. They didn't worship them. Never. They studied them. No more padisia. This is where we fall short. Yem padisia, yem pohau. Some of our ancestors who came in contact with these beings had a mutual relationship with them. Having a relationship with somebody and becoming somebody's slave or servant is not the same. These people you are saying they were primitive. They never brought themselves down to turn into anything for whatever spirit. That cannot give you mirage. That cannot give you a whole trasaco. What is the sense in this? Apu, they were scientists, they were astronauts, they were powerful, they were negotiating with spirit and having relationships with them. They were not bringing the divinity in them to the lowest level to worship. They were not bowing to trash. Stop disgracing them. They kept their God nature. They learned from them, but did not give their body to use, nor sell their conscience to them. Are you sure your ancestor is born? Okay, no wonder you said your ancestor is hanging somewhere. My ancestor is born in me. There is no way I will be ignorant to that level to bow to any me, an African woman, a true bloodline. I don't bow to nothing. I am a whole God, and you know you are a whole God if you are a true bloodline. Yeah, we will give our bodies to this spirit for calipo. Bano for bese and category. The Yahoo matter spirit to be out for whatever. I don't know. Yeah, found Mumpo for Bank of England and now Bank of America scale go home. Coins. Ta. There was no confusion of entities being our laws and masters in African myth until religion took center stage across the world and changed every folklore and ancient history into religion. So if somebody is obekans obetan religion panka in this way, onipan so otan religion so no one wa polish no wasan so oton. No ya no wasan the religion so wasan defend ne ho. When we are talking about Bible, don't think that they are saying Bible is not good, but they are reading it. We read it because of some of our thing they stole it and repackaged it, and we are telling them that we are reading and repackaging it. Mr. African Bible, one day you people will me say mo hu me na madam as ebia na mewu kono manyi. Ewu ebinu mo ba o mo besan ya chro. Cause obi eni wo be chro ni enimi ho asempa e de egu ni book. This is what they did. Almost san bibia no mu wie bibia no mu fa history ne de ye omo de. This is what we are preaching, and these goons are protecting this thing, and they've gotten ignorant masses that are protecting them. There is time for everything. In Akan tradition, we speak of abosom and insamanfo, but we never confuse them with nyame. Maybe some are confusing nyina. A confusing nyina maybe somewhere then amosom. Maybe so be then I'm also a question. We need knowledge. The platform is open 0244-860092. And maybe say Christopher no. So say Jesus or ye deity and now ye nyame. Be someone yina kremofono were smart. Almost say Mohammed and ye nyame or ye prophet. But maybe someone Allah or no ye nyame obo wiase or ye hwana. Who is he? Explain this to us. If you are telling me Allah is God, wama different heaven, wama the other ones do different heaven. And now, when they know the difference and what to do with everybody. So black man know the difference. What? Know the difference between bosom and the saman. Know the difference. Obia nipa wono. Nipa ni nipa wona wewu. Oye saman. Wewu ni yakosie no. Ono ni sunsum na ye saman. But wona nanom bebre no nipa ni nipa na wo no. Ono wewu. Na ojira ye te say Elijah. Yes, he was raptured. Enoch, when they said he was raptured. Ne nananu bebre omo ewu e na omo yira ye. Omo nsusu no omo ye de yen. Bibisaw. Omo ye de yen. E na omo asunsum eni nipa na wo omo. Omo nsusu omo wu ya omo giragina baabi omo kirekire ni omo so omo ye de yen. Ye nananom no mu nim nsunsu no ye ewo saa de we mu. Mu dia mu ye de ye na mu ye. E ye question, don't get angry. Matum Krama, all the traditional worshipers, and they said they should come and educate us. Why? Because there are levels of spirit. Not all spirits deserve altars. Know what spirit to settle down in your home with and what to trade with. No who soon ade ni ko didwa. Ya confused about this. I say who soon ade ko ufie and trade with the ade be didwa and with what to dispatch. No who ade a eno so be gya ne kwan afiri ufie cement na gya ne kwan afi wabrabom. Won be a confusion ni wo. We don't know the difference of nothing. Ye tu abom say sakatu. Now tell us. Enyame awodo ni na come and educate us. Which one are you using? Which one? What would you actually now walk on Kobisano? Say, which one? If they can tell you this, your problem is huge. Bisa question. Into the iron so only more or time your package better one near the HD. Because Yame or Yanni come at the enim. Yenim, Jodi abe gro, Jodi abe sem, Joyen some and some, yenim difference no, to be near the HD, near the mofra. Innocent children no move you near the omoto troubles. Imagine you go to the market to buy foodstuffs, and everyone you meet, you invite them to come and stay with you just because you trade with them. Mama Yancheni say, what abilities impo? They say they impo. Now who enter into the realms of the spirit. And that spirit be a ube who be now the nabe fear say, Ombre metene because we need dija. We don't even know what we are calling. Uni bibia be fie. Den na wo use be abra na be educate yen. Why? You don't do that. You don't have any encounter or call any spirit because you want to call spirit. Na spirit bebre. Nti na mi bisa say abosom ni bebre na modi abom na are they really abosom? Some spirits are traders, beings who move through dimensions, seeking energy and attention. Ye won krofo ni bi was o monenam. Say yes ye be spirits mpo a e be take ye be 2 months. Ye twentwa tese ni ama ne kokọ okofo mo a. Na ye tie si ho ni mu. Ye no time with Maame Grace. And which are the most dangerous ones? Those ones who come in the name of light, offering technology, healing, upgrades, yet never encourage you to master your divine vibration. And that's where the real danger is. Nanka at least, and kamuma yen practice way, though there is danger in it, but at least muma yen danger your life. Nanka yen for technology ni proper healing ni upgrades of or dosone or the brandings, no. Kayen for sa upgrades and fambrem. Though they will never encourage you to master your divine vibration. If they encourage you to master your divine vibrations, how would you go and pay that 50 cedis and $5 no bosome? How would you go and pay? They won't tell you this. And that is where the real danger is. And the one also na ye expand ya kesiye. Ye tuya dues, tuya tight, na ujai na ukotuya dues emanta. What is the difference? Bible can wait them. Ose se unye wiase japade nyina na wo hwere wo kra emfaso ben e na wo benya. Nti na we na nana no mati kopo e na we se benya we e na wo kwakwa twesi ha e na ye kwa asori na ye free ha e na ye kwa ha e na ye kwa ha. Adie biara encourage you to master your divine vibration. Run away from it. Mesi bibia de woto ho na edi wuso a. It's not for your ascension. It's not for your good. Asama me no kanini. Inti question ya mi bisa ne say, mama yenye truthful. What exactly are we looking for? Going round in all these groups and joining, what exactly are we looking for? When a light entity comes to promise you a new awakening by giving him or her your consciousness, how is that a real liberation? Me question ya mi bisa woni. So what's wo hwehwe awakening? Na wo ko na wo yesey na wo yesey nya liberation na wo hwehwe na wen. So we lead an in can say movie ni way do obeka men hwe na men yesey na wo ya. Where is the awakening? Where is the liberation? You are preaching awakening, but the people are doing things based on your instructions. So what's the point? Is it not the same cancerous religion? What's the point? If anything, they should show you the way for you to embark on that introspection yourself. Then they scare you about the end of the world and call on you to submit to their collective consciousness. Inti say you are awakening as Sananda. Why are you calling me into this? Now I can say we are saying we anyway and na me call back forth confusion. What they won akoma. So why want to mean ye bibia now be join ni bibia and so why ye bibia? What is the point? Psychological portals and galactic tricks. These entities need permission. They need permission till they will tell you what you want to hear. So why now buy? This is how powerful you are. If they don't need anything from you, they will not call you to come. Sanka wu ni hwe ya omo beje ya. They cannot enter your field unless you open your mind. How do you open that mind for them to parasite? Through drugs, chanting, or yes, even channeling love and light. It is a love and light, woman. What is wrong with it? Love and light. God is love. God is light. I don't know problem with it. That's the trick. Because that is what you are programmed to focus on. So beware. If you think drugs is the way, beware. And when they enter, they use a powerful but a common trick used by all religions that they offer you a cosmic deal. I feel no money why a covenant. We are covenant ni we are. It's finished. So you stay there and go around. Then they show you two forces of the same parent. Which is what? They are making, which is what? They will call you and deceive you and put you in a covenant. They will do almost a bosuma or no and nantino or no didimbum. Which is on no year covenant, no new year feast now. You are finished. I say, why you feast in every year? No, or portion ye two faces. I will be facing. In so many now, almost year Jumakro, and then the year forces bang. Let's look at it. Oh, share spiritual hour with the goddess. And we are discussing Sananda and the deception of the stars. That's what we are discussing today. I hope say you are getting a lot. Your comments, you are doing well in the comment section though. You guys are doing so beautiful. You guys are doing so well. They will show you two different forces. That is white consciousness. It belongs to people. I've told you, we black people, we don't colorize spirituality. But these people will colorize spirituality all the time. So when I say white consciousness, I'm mentioned on the Faribai. So I'm here to say, minim the maker. The Pleiadian light beings who promises enlightenment. That is one force. And then dark consciousness, where the white consciousness is coming from, and those responsible for it, and the promise they give. The second force, now the second one is the dark consciousness. And also so and also so no the reptilians and grace who harvest fear into these two forces. And one thing no preaching on my light, any darkness. The owners, what they promise and what they take is what I have given you. We are going to say, oh, Maame Grace, what is the difference? Black and white, and then I'll say different. Let's continue. But they are on the same payroll. One distracts, the other destroys. See, I see a man was saying, don't think say baby I like yet. A bit can distract you. And in the middle, your soul is the currency. So they there and joke with your soul. Why? Joke with it. You see, the real prison is not in space. It's in your mind. So be say what do you are doing access in Africa what is condition. They offer secret knowledge. Aye, the knowledge ni boy to me fan to public adianya. Secret society knowledge kura apai. So the knowledge na near fan to public. Ade ko join there. The same lie whispered in the Garden of Eden. The same lie whispered in the Garden of Eden. Is that not what the Elohim said? That blah blah blah. The same lie. They be the secret, keeping of secret from people. You shall be as gods, but they don't tell you that the God they present is not your inner self, but a master they want you to serve. They be on secret knowledge. Secret knowledge bang, brana besua. Ni adani u cleaner, na u siniama, na u nuaduane, na u triga. Ye knowledge na ye fere obi. Omo mo tie sika na ye fere om. We na Maame Grace kan ho aye. This has from the Garden of Eden is eating into us till now. And reduce from church group to the nonsense degree. This is what I'm telling you. Anything like promise secret to be what baby be, run away from it. There is no secret anywhere than the secret inside of you. Find it. Get into yourself. Nananum and I nananum and nananum and I make us yawe. So what do we so? This is what you ordered and this is what you got. For what day? They are interested in having you trapped in lower consciousness and obeying their codes. And even if you die, they can easily keep you in the endless loop of returning to continue the same adequate. Don't joke with your bloodline like that. They don't know it is enough. All these Elohims, the Akika Karina, obi enim it is enough. Memo be in fact the coming lead you into something you cannot pay yourself off. Memo being chung to be born to mean deal with freedom. To make na to problem. There are things when you involve yourself into it. Want to do who be you. Man, Se sebio kafra. Would you be eating or shall we into prostitution? Wakunya HIV. How do you redeem yourself? What's hell? That's what I'm saying. And numpo ye better because I know who are nasa. But a bit na koye more than that. One konya shi soon. Do you have to think about this? So, they use you as a portal to bring their energy into the world and perform further tricks to expand their existence. Or tricky wutuma, or tricky na uwomuno, na also tricky oba, who programming it too, and also be programming eba, no more YouTube, or they are building or movie as because they don't have that right. But that woman wa higher property. Now what right and what watching. I'm our better no wakwa. Ewa. Sankanya sa trick we ya. Anka hwe religion. Nyina abawiase ambetu nipa wa ha. Enti mu ye sure so nyankopon obo nipa no ye religion. And we Jimmy to extent. Sebe nyankopon no nim nyansa na obo nipa no wan fa religion anka no de ba later. Aden how? Why? Abusia, I have this strong belief that our community will begin experiencing these things very soon. Mark my words. In the form of educated spirituality or some sort of advanced spirituality. For way 2 3 mam nadia we mi hu within my spirit say is eba. The deception in this type of new age belief is that it consumes faster and it ends up destroying the psychological and soul structure of unsuspecting individuals. Nobody should tell you to start spirituality with drugs. Never do this. I can see this thing coming. A bit tree, your foundation, you to because the use of frequencies and psychedelics is for master coaches, not to be taken advantage of. But because more the pressure to so or no onim so nishe, now man pressure, no me ma uniama, now one. And I'm a catcher on Obi a wabu. Only control when a Jones on poso. Only Nanamono tutupo, only control was so better gatem. Now I could not control when you seek a shiny bottom so. It is a wabu. Now we enter into Remsa. Be careful. Wait me at to got them actually won't. A catcher was there. When it comes to weed, it's when you are doing witchcraft, weed is part of it 1 whole year. By young casa, we ye pentro. Near per branding. Inti idea say yetimi educating crofo kra na ye de hunehuna na ye de aye na nti enkawa me be ken kro bi be ka trem say me num bi maka to say madwen mu da ho. It doesn't mean so obi onum bi bia na dwen mu na ho. Obi onum bi a onim nyansa on fe ntu ne ho abonten. Adwene say ya na ye de ye niama na o ye tintantintantintan abonten ne ho da so kra onim okasa kro onwen ho eno na ye problem no enye the thing itself. So don't go and stay anywhere and tell me say me promote. I'm drawing your attention to something. Because the way drugs is getting into our youth, it's mobile. As much as we may lack the expertise to administer these drugs commonly used in new age spirituality, in cases where we have the capacity, we end up channeling dangerous because onipa no ni knowledge about it. Or share YouTube blah 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 share video chat is na dem. Na ye pray ye the man for because people are eager because we are doing it anyhow. Chaka. Listen, one day I will do editorial about these things. If you want to knock yourself off with psychedelics for spirituality, where you are doing it matters the most. The sounds, the noise. I like Rastafarians who are into these things. They know when to put fire in it. They know when to put water in it. They know where to do it, the time to do it, and what to do it with. Intinka yesunya wo mumpo mo ho. Ni ye de ba spirituality ni mu anka we are safe. We just woke up and we are just knocking people's brains off. Now ye attracting dangerous entities. Ye ni hu knowledge. Packaging ourselves as light spirits and angels of collective Christ consciousness, and it's everywhere. Can you tell me why Christ smoked weed? So we can add the Christ consciousness and weed to it. It's worrying. A dear Ben, I hope I will achieve. But the boys and the girls and the young ones, a dear Ben, and I hope I will achieve. In fact, they would know me, and they are now achieve. A dear Ben, and I achieve. Let us beware. Let us beware. Because we Africans especially, we don't care about souls. A lot of us. Again, if you are into this, I am not here to attack you. We need no time. I don't live with you. I don't consult you. But I'm talking to those who need these messages. I am here to bring enlightenment and true gnosis. Nimdia na medenam. Inti mini no time I may attack you. Please listen to me and everything I'm saying, but get into yourself. Because but you can't lie to yourself. Even if you lie to yourself on your bed, your higher self will talk to you. And your choice for you to decide whether you will be truthful to yourself when it comes to spirituality. And now, in all, what I'm saying is, let's awake in love. And yet they are costing other people pain. Let's awake in love. When we awake in love and get rid of parasite in consciousness, this is what will help us as people. Because love conquers all. Aha. And I'm do basiwate. Macrow.